Joining us now is Nikki Fried. She is Florida's Commissioner of Agriculture and Consumer Services. That is an elected position and the only Democrat elected statewide in Florida, as I understand it. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I want to go right to your jurisdiction in agriculture. Florida is an agriculture state. It has images of having all sorts of other resort aspects and kind of retirement communities, but you've got the orange groves there. You have so much agriculture, especially in central Florida, where this hurricane is headed. What is it going to mean to the agriculture industry in Florida?
Well, thanks, Lawrence, for having me on here today. As you just said, Florida is #2 when it comes to agriculture, second largest economic driver for our state. And so right now we have been monitoring it. So it's not just for our commodities. Luckily, right now, we don't have a lot that's in harvest. But of course, whatever is in the ground right now, as the water, as we see so much of this hurricane, is a water event. So it means a lot of the water is going to be sitting on the ground. I was talking to also our individuals that oversee all of our animal and livestock is transporting them into safe areas. We also have to make sure that as we're seeing power outages, that our dairy farms can still get up and running to make sure that they're milking cows and getting food out and milk out. But we also are seeing, as part of the Department of Agriculture, we are part of the search and rescue missions afterwards as well, including the distribution of food and water across the state of Florida.
So we've watched the governor of Florida step up in a kind of standard way that governors do throughout the country with this looming crisis aimed at his state, which was a public health crisis, a murderous kind of storm headed for his state that could easily kill people if they stayed in place. It's a very, very different approach that he had to the murderous coronavirus hitting Florida, where he was doing exactly the opposite and telling people that there was nothing to worry about and they didn't need masks and they didn't need vaccination, they didn't need any protection at all. Is there any sense that he is now taking the position basically of the Dr. Fauci of this hurricane warning?
You know, Lawrence, here in the state of Florida, we have hurricanes that hit on a pretty consistent basis, or at least threaten us on almost a yearly basis. When it comes to hurricanes, we all put aside politics. This is something that we all come together, we step up to the plate, and this is something that he recognizes is going to be a catastrophic losses. Property damage across the entire western part of our state, power outages, as you've heard earlier tonight. This is a time when we put politics aside. We work together across the aisle. And this is important, as always, to show leadership, to make sure that you're transparent, that you're providing as much information as possible. Because if people were not evacuating, and even those who didn't, we are still hearing hundreds of 911 calls of people that are stranded. If those people did not have words from the governor and we didn't have emergency operations up and running, not only would you see that the property damage, but you would have seen catastrophic losses of life. So this is something that, again, we put politics aside, we work together, and this is a test of a governor, making sure that they are standing up and that they are ready for this emergency. And so far right now, we're getting through it, as Florida always does during hurricanes. We're going to have a tremendous large aftermath of cleanup, restoring a property, and we're going to have a lot of people that are going to be displaced for the foreseeable future.